Powerful earthquake strikes eastern Philippines, but tsunami fears abate. More news of this is coming in step by step, but on Saturday, a 7.6 to a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck the eastern part of the Philippines on Saturday, leading to tsunami warnings across the region. And as far as the southern part of Japan, nearly 2,000 miles away, they were later lifted, the authorities said. After the small tsunami waves were recorded, officials said the threat had passed. The quake struck at 10:37 p.m. That's the same time in Hong Kong, in Mindanao. I will show you on the map again. Eastern part of the Philippines, according to the US Geological Survey. And later it was announced that the authorities in Japan and the Philippines lifted the tsunami warnings in coastal regions after ordering evacuations. Power failures near the epicenter were reported. I don't know if you have been stuck in an earthquake before, but they're not pleasant things. I have years ago. Over a decade ago in the Philippines, I was in Cebu City. I was actually having dinner. I was having lunch, and the table started moving, and we all decided to get out of the house where we were, and it was a tremor. This was about 200 kilometers, if not more, away, but we did feel it in Cebu City. It was actually very scary. Stupidly, after that earthquake, we did go into the town center, but there were aftershocks and people. I was in the cinema and everyone ran out to the cinema, and eventually it all disappeared. It was 200 kilometers away. It was in a small island next to Cebu. Again, I'm going to show you the map. I can't remember the name of the island. I did go there 2 years later and saw the devastation of this earthquake. It was around about the same magnitude, but actually to go to the epicenter was actually very scary. This is the crazy thing. Animals know this is going to happen before it happens. Now, there are many images on Twitter which you can see, but I am constrained here on YouTube, and hopefully this video will be allowed to go ahead literally the moment after I posted it on Sunday the 3rd, round about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But this is one in a convenience store when it happened late at night, and people just get out. If you are in an earthquake, basically you need to get out of that building. As simple as that. Go to a space, if you can, that has open area. Then you're going to be relatively safe, and make sure there's no big buildings around you. We all do pray for the people of the Philippines who got caught in this. This is quite a common feature in the Philippines. In fact, earthquakes every 6 seconds around the world happens, according to a seismologist that I did meet years and years ago. These are like tiny ones that you wouldn't even really feel. But when they do happen, and when they do go over 7, it's a big danger factor. People in the Philippines is such a vulnerable place. It's on the ring of the Pacific Ring of Fire near enough, and they do happen quite commonly. But this one is a big one, and luckily there weren't many people who were injured so much, and I think one person didn't make it through it, unfortunately. Let's leave it there for today. I will thank you for your time, and again, if you have a moment in time for the people in the Philippines now, which is incredibly hot, and some with no electricity, possibly no running water, have to deal with this situation. Again, just think how lucky you are in the UK or in America, and where these people live on their day-to-day basis, trying to get some money just to literally survive. And then on top of that, this happens. It's a great shame, but this is the world we live in. Thank you.